to Digital Discourse. Welcome to Digital Discourse. Yeah.
All right, back with another episode. We got DMV's own Black Fortune in the building. How you doing today, man?
Yeah, sure. How y'all feeling? I'm cool.
Good. Appreciate you for coming through.
You already know.
Yeah, you've been busy all weekend.
Man.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm just now starting to listen to you. I heard the Black Horror track when they had
Horror
all y'all
Story.
on it. I heard that's it. It's Horror Story.
Yeah.
But I've been running the new stuff, and I'm not even gonna lie. That Mr. Joint hard.
Okay, I appreciate that
The
shit.
Forrest Gump hard.
Okay.
The ad libs, everything. The hooks back to back.
Yeah, I appreciate
Fire.
that, man.
When I was going through all your music though, I seen like with the 444 album
Yeah.
that you had like a gap between 2022 and 2024. Did you take like a break to work on the music or what was that?
You know, I'm basically just perfecting my craft, you know what I'm saying? Just putting shit together.
Okay.
That's all for real.
That makes sense. And I can hear the growth and like the production and everything.
1,000%, I appreciate it.
Yeah. But that is a standout like characteristic about your work, like even with the visuals that you really taking the craft serious and not just like trying to just make some music to make some money.
Matter of fact, I'm 1,000% hands-on with everything I do. If it's the videos, I need in. If it's the music, I'm 100% on it.
Yeah.
The beats, the production, I'm on it.
Where does that come from? Like why you take it so seriously?
I know what I want to hear. I know what I want to see. I know the vision I got for myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That makes sense. So you kind of like more like on like I guess like a rock star kind of.
Oh, yeah,
path.
1,000%.
Okay.
Real rock star.
Yeah, that makes sense. Moving off of the music, we'll bring that back up later. Just talking about how you grew up. I saw that you had like a big family, 11 brothers and sisters, I think.
Yeah, 1,000%, 12.
12. Oh, damn. What is that? Y'all was all in one house?
9 of us was. One of my sisters grew up in the city, and I met 2 of my other sisters later on in life.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's that like growing up with a big family like that?
Man, that shit was hectic for real.
For real?
You know, it was hectic, but we made it work.
Describe just like what you get from that. Like what it feel like in the process, like how close y'all like.
Man, my brother and sisters, we close as hell for real, you know?
Uh-huh.
I feel like having that many brothers and sisters build character for real, you know?
Okay.
You got a whole bunch of different personalities. I know how to deal with people from having a lot of brothers and sisters because it's
That makes sense.
12 different personalities in the same crib. Like,
Yeah.
You know?
Nah, that makes sense. I ain't even think about that. That's
100%.
actually a good takeaway.
You can put me in on anybody and I'm going to know how to, you know?
Yeah. That makes sense. What is it like being the one that blow up out of such a big bunch?
Man, it's fine. It's a blessing for real. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Cause I always knew it was gonna be like this. I always worked hard to be where I'm at. You know, so it's a blessing for sure.
Is it like a lot of pressure? Like people like y'all
no
they
pressure.
work together to like help with your dream or?
Yeah, everybody support my whole family. Everybody support what I got going on. My shows, everybody come, video shoots, everybody come. You know,
Yeah, that's solid.
everybody support.
That's real solid. Is that I've heard you mention like unity in the DMV? Does it come from that? Like having a large family? Like
It
why
come
is that
from
important?
that, but it more so come from like me moving around and going to other cities and traveling and experiencing the rap culture in other cities. Like when I go to like a place like Cali, or if I'm going to Atlanta, or if I'm going to Chicago, like I feel like more artists be more tapped in with each other. You know what I'm saying? But out here, I feel like everybody be beefing or trying to keep their distance or feel like they're too better, too good to work with the other artists. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'd rather bring it all together because what we don't realize is if we do this shit together, that's going to put a bigger look on us. Like if I blow up, me blowing up and going viral, people going to say, oh, Black Fortune hard. Let me tap in and see who else from the DMV sound good. You know what I'm saying? So it's me going up or us going up together, it just put a better look on the DMV as a whole.
Yeah. Why you think it's like that? That people ain't really, because I've heard this same story from so many different people.
Cause I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it be shit going on. Like hoods beefing and so I get it. It makes sense, the politics behind the shit, but and it's like some shit could be fixed, some shit can't. Even like with the horror story, I put the whole horror story together, like, you know what I'm saying? And some of the rappers wasn't really cool with each other, but I had to call them one by one, like, look, man, I know y'all, what's her name, ain't really fucking with each other, but we gonna do this unity shit. Y'all gonna leave that shit at the door, you know what I'm saying? And then we get in here, we gonna bring it together. Y'all can do whatever y'all gotta do outside on when this shit done, but right now, we gonna do unity for the city, because it's bigger than just us, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's solid, yeah.
Okay.
How did y'all like record that in one studio session? Y'all was in the booth one time?
Yeah, we all was in the booth together.
That was tight.
We was in LA, yeah.
Okay.
During COVID.
Okay.
got a little session and I made everybody pull it up and we went
Right.
crazy.
How'd you like hand pick all those people, or that's just who you knew was in the area? Or
Cause I'm not gonna lie, like people don't even know that this shit's so crazy. During COVID, right? I swear to God, we had like a small apartment complex, right, in LA. Alright? And it's me, Lil Dude, Gunu, Smoke Chapo, Big Flock, 3 Black, Scar for the Plug, rest in peace, my nigga Scar for the Plug. It's like 15 DMV rappers in that junk. We all in there together. So I'm like, alright. I just really grabbed who available right now. Okay, let me call my nigga. I'm gonna call my nigga. All right, bet I feel like these people will sound good together on the same jump, you know. So I just grabbed the more equal motherfuckers and just put it together.
Yeah,
Feel me?
and that's actually tight how that worked out.
Yeah, we was in there thugging. We in there sleeping on the floor. We throwing little parties and shit like that. Shit was some shit that like a little movie for real.
That's what it sounded like. Y'all probably could have made a little docu-series
Hell
or something.
yeah, we should. I don't know why we ain't do that shit.
Yeah, y'all should have just been recording
we got some of it on God. We got some of that shit.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to put it together and drop it for the people.
Throw the song in the background. I know I want to see it for sure.
Hell yeah.
Since you was talking about LA, you spent time out there with the music and everything. What's the networking out like the networking scene?
Man, it's fire. That's why I be wanting the unity out here so bad, definitely from being out there, because it's just so easy, like, to run into the right person, you know? And people be willing to work. People be wanting to work. People be wanting to lock in, like, you feel me?
Really?
People be down to make a move or make a movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear that about Atlanta, but I never had nobody's perspective on
LA too, because it's like LA just basically a lot of, like, outside the hood areas. LA is basically like a lot of out of town motherfuckers that's trying to be something.
Okay.
So they coming out here chasing a dream or something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they trying to work, trying to go crazy.
That makes sense. They all out there for a purpose.
Exactly.
You think that's part of the come up? Like, you gotta leave the city and go search?
1,000%. Like, no funny, y'all. DMV. Leave the DMV. It's okay. It's okay to step out the DMV, y'all. I know it's comfortable. I know all our fans be in the DMV. But trust me, y'all, we got fans outside of the DMV that want to see our face. People, artists, that want to see our face. Other cities that want to see us, run into us, and move around it. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to step out. I ain't saying leave the city, don't come back. Like, always come back, always focus on people, always. Even you can even still live out here. But step out and build those connections and bridge that gap. That shit is very important, because in the DMV, we don't really have no big, like, situation where, like, you could just run into the right person and your life could change. But you can go to LA, bro, and literally run into your favorite artist and lock in a song just from doing it, or go to Atlanta and run into the right person. You know what I'm saying? And bridge those gaps and make yourself a bigger artist and a more known artist, like, just outside of the DMV. It's cool to have 50,000, 100,000 DMV followers, but it's great to have 50,000 followers here and then 40,000 here and then 12,000 here. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how you become a global artist instead of just a DMV local artist.
That makes sense. Did you have a moment when you was out there that, like, confirmed that what you was doing was right?
I had a lot of moments that confirmed, like, you know, this just small stuff, like Trey Songz will walk up to me like, "Are you Black Fortune? Yeah, nigga, you hard. I've been cranking your music." Like, you know, just big artists that's bigger than me that I wouldn't even think, like, you tapped into my shit. Like, they'll see me and they'll give me nothing but the utmost respect. You feel me?
They gotta catch you off guard. Crazy.
Yeah, 100%. But I'm a nigga that I know what it is though. So I don't be too like, I'm like, yeah, I know I'm that, but I'm like, damn, that's fire though. That you know.
Yeah, you see what I see.
Exactly.
Nah, that's fire. Was it always easy? Was it easy to step out your comfort zone and make moves like that?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
1,000%. I'm not the type of person that I ain't no shy motherfucker. Like, some people be scared to talk to people, or, like, you know, don't feel comfortable. I'm not that type of guy. Like, definitely it's about some money. It's about some money. We can get some motion together. Like, yeah, what we talking about? Let's talk.
Okay.
Let's have a discussion, a conversation.
Nah, that makes sense. I feel like you gotta be like that, or you gonna fail in this.
You got to. You can't be all. And even if you gotta try to break that cycle. Like, you know, if you like a type of person that don't really like to speak to others, or you comfortable on your own, you gotta break that. Yeah. If you want to beat somebody, if you don't want to beat nobody, go ahead, be quiet, be the quiet man in the corner.
Nah, for real. Going back to the 444 album, I noticed you ain't had no features on there.
Yeah.
Like, is that like you moving away from it? How you feel about features in general?
I mean, I like doing features. I like doing features. You know, features is cool, but I'm a force to be reckoned with on my own. So, like, I don't need it. Like, you know, like, I don't be like, because I know some artists that'll, like, get a tape and do features on every song because they kind of need it, like, you know, they need it, like, to hold it up. I could do it on my own, like, you know, I could do Black Fortune featuring Black Fortune, you know?
Yeah.
But I got a lot of features, and I love working with other artists, you know? I love bringing my creativity with somebody else's creativity, and we creating something beautiful, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love doing that. It's fire. But for that tape, it was just like a me thing, you know?
That makes sense. You got I don't know if you can mention it or not. You got some notable features up on the new project that's coming up.
Nah, this
Don't keep it on the low.
song.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Going into this new album, describe the process.
Right now, at this point in my life,
Mm-hmm.
I'm at a point where it's like, in the beginning, I was growing to become something. Now, I'm what I was growing to become.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I fully understand music. You know what I'm saying? I fully understand the artistry of being a musician.
Yeah.
You know, so now it's like, y'all gonna see the music is gonna feel more elevated. It's gonna feel more personal. It's gonna feel more like, okay, it's more fun. Like, you know, 'cause I know how to give y'all what y'all want, as y'all know, as I've been doing for plenty of years. Now they're just at an updated version. It's like, you know, on an upper scale.
You feel like you done perfected it. You done
100%.
put your 10,000
Definitely
hours
perfected
in.
my craft, 100%.
Okay.
100%.
What's your song making process? Like, I know some people just like feel the beat. Some people go in there written. How you do it?
Put the beat on. Damn, they motherfucker crank. All right. Go in the booth, and I just freestyle everything.
Off the top.
God, no pen, no paper, none of that.
Huh? I think the best ones come out like that when you
Yeah,
feel
because
it.
I'm speaking from my soul. I feel like when you write it, you got time to think about it. Like, you might fabricate some. Nah, I'm going to tell you my story from my heart. I don't got to write it. This is real.
Yeah.
When it's real, you ain't really got to write it. Like, when it's real authentic, and you really living it, you can just speak it, and this is what's going on. That's what I experienced. This is what I've been around. This is my environment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For sure.
All right. What's out of your own catalog, what's your favorite song?
My favorite song out of my own catalog, it's probably something I ain't even dropped yet.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some unreleased something in the notes, in the folder.
You got any songs, and I don't know if you can answer this or not, but you got any songs that are doing well that you don't like? Like, I had Lizzo on here. He told me 50 Cent was like he hate in the club, but he played it because the fans like it.
Oh God. What's the song? I ain't gonna lie, I love my music. I'm gonna come clean. I love my shit. I'm trying to think, because some songs that I don't like to perform. I feel like GB can answer that question for me better than I can.
Okay.
Which one? Oh yeah. I fuck with Bankrupt though. Don't get me wrong. I love Bankrupt, but it's just like, it was like my industry type song. You know what I'm saying? It was like real, like super clean. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
So like, I love the song. The song hard, but I ain't like performing that John though.
I don't even think I heard that one. I'm gonna have to run it.
Yeah, you gotta check it. It's a
Afterward.
hard song though. Don't get me wrong.
Okay. What can people expect on this new album?
Elevated oosh. Oh God. And now it's the same vibe that y'all used to. Like, ain't nothing too off track, of course, but just elevated. Like, you know, you gotta grow as an artist. You gotta grow. If you sound the same as you sound for the same 5 years, you gotta wrap it up, buddy. No cap.
Nah, that makes sense, and you definitely can hear the growth. But since you mentioned oosh, I do want to explain what that is.
Oosh?
Yeah.
Oosh? This shit on my neck. This shit in my skin. This shit is a lifestyle. This shit is the mob. This shit is a way of living. This shit is a language. Oosh is oosh. Like, you know, it's a world. Oosh is anything I want it to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's really it's a way of living.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a language. Like, I speak in oosh. I speak this spliggity schoolwop, spagoogie manui. If I speak to my homies and tell them I need a palupa, spagoogie manuwop, they're gonna understand the whole spanui woo-wam. You feel me? They're gonna catch it. They're gonna get it. They're gonna tell me some spaloogie. And I'm gonna say, all right, bet, brr, we outside.
All right. I can't say I feel you, but I'm sure they do.
Oh God. When they hear, they gonna feel me. Oh God. I'm gonna make a dictionary for y'all though.
Okay. That'd be cool. Nice little ebook or something. That might be fire.
I can catch the mob up.
I got 2 more questions. Actually, I got 3 more questions. One of them random. I just seen you do it when you perform. How you learn how to backflip?
Flipping? Shit, being a kid in the hood and just goddamn standing on a little ventilator joint and flipping off that joint and hurting myself, scraping my knees and flipping off my mother bed when she at work and just keep doing that shit, watching wrestling and shit, and my brothers and shit, fighting in the crib, just flipping like that. That's how I learned for real. And I taught everybody in my house for real.
And everybody just in there flipping.
Oh God, everybody flipping.
Just
All my
12
brothers,
badass
a couple of my
kids.
sisters just flipping. Everybody got that shit. I'm telling you.
That's too funny.
God.
Is,
And I used to free run as a kid too. Like, so I get chased by the police on down there on purpose. So I could free run, running up, flipping over people's gates and doing all this extra ass, extras.
oh, like parkour. Just,
parkour, on God.
Yeah, that's funny.
God.
All right. Is Lil Wayne still your dream collab?
1,000%.
Okay.
1,000%.
I could actually see that link up.
Oh
I
God,
can see that.
that'd be fair.
Yeah. How you feel about him not getting in the Super Bowl or getting the Super Bowl performance?
That shit crazy, man. How y'all had a Super Bowl in my man city, legendary Lil Wayne, and not having perform? I might not even watch that joint this year. They better fix that shit, change that shit.
I don't think they're going to.
I saw somebody say he need to have like throw his own show around that time, and then have put it on TV so we could tune into that or tune into this and see how it'll go.
It's not a bad idea.
I know I'm watching that jump.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would.
For
I think the whole Louisiana probably would. At least, at least the black people.
They gotta put some respect on my man Wayne name.
Yeah,
That man is the GOAT.
You still be bumping the current Wayne?
Yeah, I crank some of the, hell yeah, I ain't gonna lie. People be sleeping on Karen Wayne. Karen Wayne still be dragging like he used to. I'm telling you.
I don't think people listen to words anymore.
Yeah, that's what it is. People just want to hear, yeah, I'm in the job with it. Yeah, they want to hear that bullshit. Wayne ain't coming like that. He telling you shit for real.
Yeah, and I think that's something I think that's cool about you because you actually got words. Like it's not just mumble. Of course, the hook gonna be like that sometimes, but
I know how to balance it out.
Words
you
are
know?
the jump.
I could give out that brrr, but I'm still telling you something.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think you got the ad libs down pat. That's
100%.
When I'm listening to the joke, especially on Forrest Gump, like the scream.
Oh,
so
that's probably my favorite part of making a song is the ad lib.
Yeah,
I be teed up.
That's when you really get to feel it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, but the last question would just be coming back around to that advice that an artist gave you. If you got something for that.
I say something. I don't want to sound cliche, but like artists told me like, just keep going, don't stop, focus, and they like to tell me like to just leave the streets all the way alone and just 100% focus on music.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's probably the best advice I get.
So what advice from what you learned would you give to somebody else? Another artist coming from where you
another
come from?
artist, and this might sound cliche again, but I would tell you to stay consistent. I've been making music since I wrote my first rap in the 5th grade, and I've been doing it and writing it consistently from the 5th grade until right now. You know what I'm saying? But if I would have gave up in the 10th grade or in the 11th grade, or I would not be here right now sitting in front of this camera. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So what I would tell the artist is stay consistent. Don't give up. You got ups and downs in the music industry, so you might be up, might got clout now, you might be down tomorrow, but don't be discouraged. You know what I'm saying? You got to just keep going, and I swear to God, it's going to pay off. And study music, too. That's a lot of people forget to do that. A lot of people forget to actually study music, though, you know what I'm saying? Or, like, understand music. I know you might bump your songs here and there, and you think you just no, you got to really, like, understand music, all types of genres, so you'll be able to, like, create. Like, you blow up off a song now and they get a feature with a famous Mexican artist, you won't know what to do on the beat. But if you study that shit, you'll understand how to come, or you gotta study that shit.
So what does studying music actually look like? Like
listening to it, listening to beats by itself, freestyling, listening to all different types of genre, not just rap, not just R&B. That goes classical, that goes folk, that goes some jazz, that goes some listening to all that type of shit. And that shit might sound like squish, like I don't hear no jazz. You don't want to be no little rapper then. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want it, you don't want it, just say that. But if you want that shit, you got to do that.
So what's a genre or an artist that you listen to that probably wouldn't nobody expect?
I've been listening to, I can put my phone up?
Yeah.
Because I don't know how I just had a brain fuck. This is what I've been listening to every day, every morning. Nat King Cole.
Oh, man, I wasn't expecting that.
Nat King Cole, yeah. That boy fire. Nat King
else?
Cole. I listen to like Mozart and too. I like to compose. I like to listen to the Mozart and all that type of stuff. Like, that shit is good music. If you ask me, I like that type of shit. And I have to interpret that shit into my shit. You know?
Yeah, and I get it. It's really
Bridge the
art.
gap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that's all I got for you, man. I appreciate you for coming through. You wanna leave off with anything?
Man, Mr. out right now on all platforms. Forrest Gump out right now on all platforms. Y'all go check it or get checked out. If you got a dream, nigga, chase it. Face it. Dig.